I sent it to Lauren. I was like, what if we put a little bit of this in the background?
Wait, is it from a voice memo?
I literally...
You didn't re-record it?
I know.
Oh, that's cool.
I literally recorded it on the fly in the moment.
Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimorelli podcast.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Amy.
And we're Cimorelli. Welcome back to
The Cimorelli podcast.
Before we get into this episode, we have to tell you a big announcement. We are doing our first concert in years.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In Nashville on December 11th. I'm praying that the information is linked in the description. Otherwise, it's definitely on our link tree.
Yeah, it
right?
will be. It will
on
be.
Instagram,
it
our
will
link
be
tree.
there.
Yeah.
When I have a link, it will be in
Guys,
there.
you've been asking us for years to do a concert. We're finally doing one. If you can get yourself to Nashville in December, do
on
it.
the 11th.
Be there.
Be there.
Reunite with us and hear some of our songs live from this new album. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be amazing.
Hey, guys. Welcome back. This is episode 274. And today, we're going to be talking about the themes on our album, about what the songs are about, giving you an inside scoop on what you can look forward to come November 7th. As you can see, there's only 3 wimps and wigs here on the couch because Lauren is, you guessed it, hard at work on the album right now. So she will be back next episode, but for today, you have us wimps and wigs. And also, Lisa is supporting her husband through his cancer treatments, so she is not really around the podcast block. Please keep their family in your prayers, and you can see Lisa on our Instagram and our YouTube channel. Because, surprise, we're back on YouTube.
Boom.
And that's really all we got to say about that.
And then, guys, excuse the fact that
has a note.
I sound so sick right now. As soon as I walked into this room, which is like full of dust because we never dust it or vacuum it. I don't know why. What's wrong with us? My allergies are insane in pregnancy. And yeah, as soon as I walked in this room, I started sneezing and coughing like crazy. And now I sound so sick. I don't feel sick. So I'm actually fine. Don't think, oh, she must feel horrible. No, I actually feel fine. But I'm so
remember
congested.
when we moved into the Malibu house?
Yes.
And we all started
But
sneezing in the
you
morning.
and me especially woke up and our throats were like raw and we were like, because the house was full of dust.
We kept waking up sneezing. We were like, what's going on?
Yeah, it
we
was
never had allergies
so
before.
dusty. Oh.
Anyway, I took Zyrtec last night, so I'm taking it every single night. Otherwise, I wake up in the middle of the night and I sneeze like 50 times. I'm not even joking. And I'm up for hours sneezing. It's so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I never knew you could have like this bad of allergies in pregnancy, but I was Googling it and reading all these people talking about, please, like desperate, please for help. They're like, please, what do I do? My allergies are so
it's
bad in
horrible.
pregnancy. What have you guys been doing? What combination of things? What works? Blah, blah, blah. Because there's only certain things you can do when you're pregnant. That's the thing. That's one of the worst things about pregnancy.
I know.
Like if you have, oh my gosh, don't even talk about it. If you have like the flu or something, good luck to you. You have to like fully suffer with no medication basically.
Yeah.
Because there's things that you can take,
Oh
but
my
they
gosh.
just, you can't take like the best
Almost
stuff.
anything.
So you just like full on
My midwives
suffer.
gave me like a list. They're like, for headache, you can do this. For this, you can do this. And it was all this stuff that's like, put a cool cloth on your head or like gargle salt water. And you're
Tylenol,
like,
which does literally nothing.
yeah,
for me.
Tylenol does nothing.
I don't know how it's real because I take it. It does literally nothing for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's a pain reliever, whatever. It does nothing.
Yeah.
I don't really,
So annoying. Anyway, so I'm not
That's
sick.
a tough one. That's truly a tough one.
I just have the allergies that
What allergy
won't go
meds
away.
can you take?
Zyrtec. Claritin does literally nothing. I think you can take Claritin. Yeah, I'm on Zyrtec right now. I think I take Allegra. I don't know the other ones, but Benadryl, I think. I don't think it's the number one
The other
recommended.
thing you don't think about is like, I'm such a baby with like not sleeping when I'm sick. Because like I hate it so much laying there in
you
pain.
can't take NyQuil.
You can when you're after you have the baby, you can have it. But I personally don't take any like drowsy medications until my children are sleeping through the night, which all 3 of my children has been about 18 months. So I'm like, I pretty much for that year and a half don't take anything at night, and I just lay there and suffer because I'm just too like dead. I don't know. And I'm like, if they wake up, I need to hear them and I need to be like alert and not drowsy. So yeah, I usually just take some
That is
Advil and go to
tough.
bed.
But you can take some in pregnancy, Unisom, whatever.
Yeah, you could take Unisom, but it just made me feel kind of like sick the next day.
Didn't really help me that much.
I felt really drowsy the next day, and I was like, I don't like this feeling.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway,
hate that.
Enough whining over here. Just telling you guys, so you don't get. When you hear someone sick, you get the bad vibe because you think of what it feels like to be sick. Don't think about that right now.
Yeah, don't think about that.
I swear.
She's like, I feel great.
Don't think about it. No, I actually do feel good. Just my nose is so congested.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah, don't think about it. Okay, so first we have an unfortunate announcement for you guys, but it's fortunate for the greater good actually. So it's a bittersweet announcement.
It's bittersweet.
Is that I don't know why you're so dramatic about it. We are taking a break from the Cimorelli podcast for the foreseeable future. We don't know how long or like if when we'll come back. We don't know, but we're going to do our last episode next week. This is our second to last episode. And then our next episode, which is the last one, we'll have Lauren in that one. And we'll just go over some stuff and it'll be like a good ending episode and some stuff from you guys. But yeah, we're going to talk more about like the reasons in next episode, which is our last episode. So if you want to know all the reasons why, we'll explain it more in there. And we have Lauren in here. But yeah, sorry guys, sorry to disappoint, but it's for the greater good. It's for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's for a good reason. So sorry to disappoint there, but hopefully it's really going to help in the other areas. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, and we do have some really exciting stuff coming up. So it's like we're making room for really good, exciting things. It's like even though it's sad to see it go, it is a really positive thing.
And also, if you're on our Patreon, then you have 275 episodes that you can watch and rewatch.
Oh yeah, and that also leads me to Patreon. We will announce like on Patreon. We'll talk about this next week too, but we'll announce like on Patreon, probably on our stories, like what changes will come to Patreon in the near future. Because you're probably wondering like what's going to change with Patreon. We're going to announce that soon as well. Not on the podcast though, on Patreon and on our stories on Instagram. So stay tuned for that. So anyway, shall we get into our highs and lows of the week?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your high and what was your low of the week?
For once, I'm prepared. Okay, I would say my low was how many days ago was that? Yesterday? Monday? Yesterday? Mm-hmm. That was one day ago. I just felt so down, like mentally, I don't know, foggy and weird. And I don't know why exactly. I'm still trying to figure that out. I think lately parenting has been extra challenging. It feels like the twins have been fighting more and like I'm having a hard time getting them to like just play independently without fighting. And so I feel like I'm constantly breaking up fights. And then they've also had more separation anxiety, I feel like lately. And then Asa has been, oh my gosh, love him. He is so stubborn and single-minded and
slay.
Just wants to do the same thing over and over and will throw an absolute fit. Like right now, his fixation is going in the bathroom and turning on the sink. He's so cute, but I absolutely am like, okay, I can't just let you run the sink all day. He will climb up onto the little step stool and turn it on, just stand there and be like,
sir, are you about to get a job?
Yeah, so I actually
pay for this water bill.
And then if I'm like, okay, buddy, let's turn it off together. We'll say bye-bye to the sink. And then I take him out and he goes, and he wants to go right back to it. And he'll kind of do that with like whatever thing it is that he wants to do. Like he also loves going outside and running as far as he can down the hill. And I'm like,
why does he remind me of you, Kath?
I do feel like he's me as a toddler. And I'm like, wow, bless my parents. Because I think it was stubborn.
You love an open space.
Yes, I love an open space.
You are stubborn in your own way.
I did kind of hack the bathroom thing though. I realized I was trying to get dinner made and he would not stop turning the sink on. So I set him up. I got him these 2 mixing bowls and I put a little bit of water in each one with some measuring cups. And I put out a big towel and I just let him basically dump water all over the table. And that kept him occupied while I chopped up all the vegetables.
Wants to play in the water.
He just wants to play in the water.
Kids love water.
And he loves like being able to do it on his own time. He's like, this is my thing that I have control over. He loves that. So yeah, that I feel like, but even though those are all great things, it definitely has been more like, I feel like I don't really get the time to like sit and read my book. Like my favorite thing, like I feel like I haven't really been resting much the last couple weeks. So I'm just kind of like trying to find ways to not be so stressed. I feel like I'm not really getting a break. Or we go outside and they just want to go right in the mud. And I'm like, all right, bath time, got to clean all their clothes. There's mud on the floor. It's like, just like there's no rest.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, it just feels a little overwhelming lately. And then I would say my high was this morning. I kind of was like, all right, I got to turn this around. What can I do? How do I get out of this slump? So I was like, I think I need to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. So I went to bed earlier. I set my alarm. I woke up before the boys, kind of got myself ready for the day before they got up. And that was like a big improvement.
Good.
And then we just had like a fun time. I went and got their Halloween costumes on Facebook Marketplace. Just drove around and got those with them. We went to this park. It was kind of scary because they kept getting stuck at the very top of this like climbing thing. I don't know why they design parks the way they do. Makes me so annoyed. Like,
yeah,
it does feel like it's not parents who designed them. It
no,
really
and I'm like I hear my child howling because he's climbing up this like rope ladder to get to this top slide that you can't get to as an adult because it's so narrow. So I'm like climbing through this like really narrow passageway trying to like help him. He's like, I'm stuck. I'm like, why? Why did they make this?
That's too good.
So yeah, but it was still a good morning, even though it was not the best. It was fun though. Little adventure.
Also, I feel like if you have those times at least a few times a week to like do things for yourself,
yes,
it adds up. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be every single day, but if you get it a few times a week, you'll be like, oh, I feel like I actually really did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I am trying to find like what are those things and how can I, like Max and I were trying to give each other more breaks, especially on the weekends.
Yeah, Nick and I always switch off on the weekends.
Yeah, it's such a good thing, but then sometimes I plan too much and I'm like, oh shoot, there's literally no time for that because we have so much going on. So I'm like,
that never happens. I never plan too much.
Well, this last weekend I was gonna get a carpet cleaner and rent one and do like, but I realized it would take me about 4 hours. So I was like, that's literally our rest time. So we're just gonna do it next weekend.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, let's see. My low. How many lows could I choose from? Many.
Oh my god.
But it's good. It's good. I feel like you know when you get so far out of line that it's almost comical to yourself and you're like, I'm really this pressed, this upset about this random thing. It makes no sense. It kind of snaps you back into line and you're like,
maybe
that is not right. You're like, I should not be crying over this thing.
Perchance, yeah.
Where it's like, okay, the other day I was trying to record harmonies and I was crying.
Oh my god.
And I was like, why am I like so deeply, disturbingly upset about this? I shouldn't be. And I think that is just too far. You go too far that it snaps you back into line. Sometimes.
You gotta do that lady in The Incredibles. She's like, pull yourself together.
Yes. And then
have Errol come in with like a rolled up newspaper and do that.
Yeah.
Too. Pull yourself together.
And I just feel like I had this weird shift this week somehow. I don't know. Just like certain things converged to make me feel like things like finally broke in certain ways in my brain and in a good way to where I'm like, oh, I can now, like I went back and recorded and didn't cry, didn't get upset, just did it. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like something happened and I feel like I have a new lease on life. And that is important.
Yeah.
Because it was not working before.
Alexa, play Lease on Life by Andy Grammer. That's a great song.
So yeah, that is truly the highest of the high, is when you feel like you actually can like live mentally again.
Your hair I feel like is a high.
Oh yeah,
your hair looks good.
Lauren went.
I love the blue with it.
Thank you. The other day, last Tuesday to be specific.
Wait, what blue?
Her like blue outfit and jeans.
I thought you were saying
to be specific. Last Tuesday, Lauren was like, your hair is officially too warm. You don't need to check it. Like, this is me confirming for you.
Lauren will always tell you.
And I was like, you're so right. So then I literally went to Sally's that day and dyed it that night.
Do you think your hair might have gotten so warm because you go to the pool so much?
No, I think it's because I dye it. And it just makes your hair really warm and red.
Interesting.
Like, the first thing to go when you dye your hair is the cool tone. But,
yikes.
so I redid it, and I feel like a new man. So,
wow.
I love it.
Do you have to do like the purple shampoo or something? I don't really know how it works.
Should.
I have no idea how this works.
I don't know.
Does the purple shampoo really do that much? I feel like it didn't
sometimes
do that
it does,
much for
sometimes
me.
it
I feel like it did a little bit, but then it would just go away very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
Is this
about
your
that.
like similar to your natural color?
It's darker.
A little darker.
Yeah.
Okay. But not that
That's
much, right?
definitely darker.
Yeah. It's like
I think her eyebrows might
part
be
of it. It's like
her
a
normal
shade and
color.
a half darker.
Look at her eyebrows.
My eyebrows are really light.
Those are your natural. They're not that light.
My natural color is like a 6, and this is a 4 and a 5 combined.
Okay, interesting.
So it's a little bit darker.
Yeah, it's like a shade and a half darker.
I wonder if I'm a 6.
It's a little like, no, you're not a 6. You're like, I would say, in my professional opinion, I would say you're like I think you're like a 4 and a 5 mixed, actually.
I wonder what mine is. I have to look at it.
Yours
sometime.
is so light.
Yours is probably
I'm like, are you even a brunette? I feel like you're like a
What
blonde.
is it, like a 7 or?
I don't know. According to people who done my hair, no, I'm not technically,
Dark
but this is
blonde?
definitely a brunette. This is a brunette.
a light brunette.
You're a very, very light brunette.
Yeah. According to the professionals, I guess this is like the darkest shade of blonde, but I don't think that's
Okay,
real.
I feel like you're probably a 5, and Lauren's probably a 4.
I think my hair has a little more warmth to it than Laura's.
Yes, because you're an autumn.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, my high is that Barrett started drawing people for the first time this week. In when he was in church.
Wait, that is so
Well,
cute.
okay. Barrett said to me the other day, "Mom, I really want to take artist classes."
What?
So I can learn, which
gosh.
is a
I
little
know a
tragic
place.
because he does not naturally have
The gift of art.
the gift so far. I will say, you know, when a kid like I've seen little kids, people post like my 3-year-old, my 4-year-old
Like
did whatever. He doesn't have that, but you can still.
You know what? Barrett
majorly-
naturally has many, many.
But
other
he has the
gifts.
gift of determination and focus, so
Oh,
he
I
could
love
get.
it.
You
But you know
could
what they
learn
say?
art. You
Hard
can-
work beats
Talent.
when talent won't work or whatever.
Yeah. But it's just kind of funny because he has so many like natural talents, and that's not one of his like biggest natural ones, I would say, but he has the passion. So he's like, "Mom, I want to take artist classes and
that
learn how
is
to paint and
so
draw."
cute.
So then he started just randomly drawing people, and he draws them so cute.
Does he draw like stick figures or more like
Yeah.
faces?
He does like a circle
circle?
head, and then he does 2 lines for the eyes, and he does a mouth, and then he does like a bunch of straight up sticks on their head for hair.
Wait, that is. I need
He
to see a
does
picture
the arms
of
legs.
this.
Yeah, I gotta send
I
some.
have one in my car.
He drew.
I have his drawing in my car.
He drew so many in a row. He just kept, and he
to
was
see
like,
if he'll
"Mom."
draw me one.
I was like, "Oh, Barrett." He's like, "Stop, Mom. I'm focusing," which is literally me as a child. You say it all the time to my dad. I'm like, "Stop it, Dad. I'm trying to focus." I do that all the time. He's
That is
so
so
me. It's
You
funny.
can copy things really well, so maybe he'll be that.
Yeah, it's just a different gift.
Yeah.
I remember as a child being so frustrated. I have so many memories of trying to draw and like make up something out of thin air and being like, "Why can't I do that?" I'd
I
be so
remember
mad.
like our nature journals that we would go outside and like draw leaves and
Oh,
stuff.
Wait, Barrett,
That was
that would
fun.
be really fun. Do you, the thing where you color in you take the leaf
Over the top of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
That'd be
be
cool.
really cool. I think he'd really.
But anyway,
like
that was
be
my
cute.
high of the week. It just another milestone that you just don't realize how joyous it's going to be. Your child drawing a person for the first time. Then they can draw you. They draw their family. It's just too
He's like, this one's a 1-year-old.
too cute. I
one's a
couldn't
See him
handle it.
two-year-old.
drawing. That's so cute.
Yeah, it was
I'll bring in the
too
page.
cute.
Does he draw with markers or crayons?
A pen.
Oh, a pen. The twins are obsessed with pens too.
Yeah.
This morning I was writing my planner and they're like, "Mom, can you get me pen and paper?" And they both just started like, Dom loves pretending to make a list.
Oh,
I love
"Mom,
a
I wanna make my
J.
list."
That is a J if I've ever
He's
heard
such a
one.
J. A Myers-Briggs
to
J.
make a list.
He
What?
loves
At
it.
4.
And then he wants to carry around his list and like try to
I
like
mean,
check it off.
that is so funny. I mean, 6 is when I started writing daily schedules.
Oh my
so he's
God.
not too far
Well,
off.
He's on track for
He's
that.
obsessed with both of them, but mostly Dom are obsessed with like, I gotta go to work like daddy and like do my work. I'm like, I work too. But for some reason they always think it's daddy because he's gone more. But
That is so funny. What's my low? Okay, it's just so weird. My low is that it feels like I'm like in my 3rd trimester right now, which did not happen the last 2 times. I am not in my 3rd trimester. I'm at the beginning of when does the 2nd trimester end? Do you remember?
I think it's 28
something. Yeah, 27,
I think they're all
28.
12 weeks ish.
I guess it's like 13.
Dang, you're
technically,
pregnant for
whatever. Oh yeah,
so
it's 13 and
long.
yeah,
some change.
or 14 weeks long.
You are pregnant for an eternity. Wow.
so it's like 27. Yeah, and 27, 28, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 17 weeks, so I have 10 more weeks of the 2nd trimester to go. And why do I feel like I'm in the 3rd trimester? This did not happen the last 2 times. This is so weird.
Just like tired.
I'm like huffing and puffing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I huff and puff every time, but this time I'm like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm even walking like extra pregnant. I'm like, this is so weird. I think it's because I've been the most inactive, sedentary over the last year and a half than I have in my entire life. And when you're that inactive and then you get pregnant, it's really difficult, I will say, because I wasn't that inactive the year and a half prior to my last 2. So I am feeling that. It feels very different. Even though I had like a better first trimester than I did last time. But I think it's just, I am so deconditioned. It is crazy. But I'm back on the train since 3 weeks ago. So we'll see how long it takes, or if I even start to feel any better in the second trimester. I mean, it's not like I feel bad. It's just like, why do I feel like I'm in the third trimester? And I don't have horrible third trimester, so that's not really saying that much of a bad thing for me.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I'm like, I'm not supposed to feel like that yet. What is going on? So that's kind of irritating. So that's the only thing.
So irritating.
Oh my gosh, and these freaking allergies. Oh my gosh. It's just all around. Oh my gosh. And normally I don't have this much of like a pregnant stomach yet, because normally in the first trimester I lose weight because I can't eat. But this time, praise the Lord, I could eat. So I'm not malnourished this time going into this second trimester, but then it does make me feel more like I'm in the third, because it's like, oh my gosh, I got this pregnant stomach to lug around. And that is... yeah, it's annoying. Then something you can't fit in spaces you can fit in before, you're like, oh, I can't just squeeze in between this chair. You're like, ouch, because your stomach is also...
you can't go sideways.
Your stomach's also really tender. I don't know if anyone... I forgot about that.
I did not know
Pregnant
that.
stomachs are very tender. Because, I mean, if they weren't tender, you wouldn't be realizing like, oh, nothing can like push this. Reason I know that so much is because Tristan is always like jumping on me or kicking me or punching me, whatever. She's a very active gal, you know? She's always like, oh, she just loves to sit. Tristan loves to be close to me, so she loves to like sit on me, near me, around me at all times. So when she does that, she's always like stepping on me or like jumping on me to like get there. So anyway, it's very tender. I'm always like, watch out. So yeah. Anyway, that's my low. So I feel like I'm in the third trimester. Well, now we're going to move along into talking about the album, like going into like what each song is about, pretty much. We're not going to say the track list, but we're going to like tell you guys what all the songs are about, pretty much. So pretty exciting. But first, I need to tell you this episode is sponsored by Shopify. So since day one, we have used Shopify for our Cimorelli merch store, and we have absolutely loved it, which is why we're so excited to have them as a sponsor, because we just love them. We have the best experience with them for years and years and years. So we can't really say enough good things about Shopify. So if you are a business owner or you're going to start a business, you're selling anything, you need Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling at shopify.com/Cimorelli. That's shopify.com/Cimorelli. Go to shopify.com/Cimorelli. Before we get into anything, we have to say our album comes out November 7th, 11/7. Make sure, well, I don't know when you can pre-order, whatever. Pre-order, I always say that. Pre-save, whatever the heck it is. Just, make a note in your calendar. Yes. Okay, guys?
This album
11/7. So we're not going to tell you guys the title of each song, but we have a list in front of us, and it's not even actually the right order. So don't go back and reference this episode and be like, wait a minute, this song is not about this at all. So just don't do that.
It's a mystery, and we're giving you clues.
Yeah, we haven't gotten everything quite in the order yet. Oh my gosh.
It's also cool though, because you get to see how many songs there are, which I feel like there's more than even I thought there would be.
Yeah, I am shocked at how much we've been able to put together.
Wow. There are 14 songs.
That is so that's why Lauren's been cooking away in the studio, because that's a lot to mix.
So the first one might actually be the last one.
Yeah,
weren't we saying
outro.
that? Okay, the first one actually is probably gonna be the last song.
Yes.
Take it away.
So this last one is, shall we say, it was like a chorus idea or something that I wrote one day when we were doing our writing weeks. She'd be like, everyone write one thing today about like anything in general, and then like record or make something. And I was like, okay. So I went in and I was like, I want to make history. No, I'm kidding. I went in and I just started singing, and I don't know how this came to me because I didn't quite, I don't know, but it's basically a song about how one day after all of these like terrible things that you're going through right now, you're gonna be like grateful that you're alive again, and like one day it's not gonna be so hard to be alive and to like do the things you need to do and to keep moving through the world. Like one day you're gonna be okay again is really the what I was thinking.
It's like a hopeful little way to end the album.
Yeah.
Like, get yourself in a good headspace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that it's the last one. It's like the perfect.
Yeah,
Me too. And Laura was like, that should be the outro. I was like, what?
I know, it's great. We're like, we'll leave you with this thought after all these different songs. There's such a range of like emotion.
Nothing I've ever written on my own, and this is like a very short thing, but nothing I've ever written fully on my own has ever made an album. So I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very excited.
What about your solo song on
Oh,
Side
besides
Girls
that,
Club? Okay.
like
Okay.
a song that I've written fully or a thing that I've written fully. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Oof. This is so hard to not say the name.
Well, yeah, we're saying the word.
Yeah.
So we wanted to write about, I don't remember whose
even
idea this
started
was.
this
I can't
one?
remember. I started the writing of it, but I don't remember if I got the idea from someone said it. I don't remember.
I don't know. I think you might have come in with this concept. Or was it an offshoot of Bittersweet? It could have been. I don't remember.
know. So basically we were writing about this concept kind of reminds me of the book that you told me about, Kath. It's called like what, You Are Not a Rock.
Oh yeah.
And it's saying like you're not a wait, what does it say? You're not a rock.
It's like, yeah, he's like, you're not a rock, you're human. So stop treating yourself and expecting yourself to act like a rock and just be like this solid, immovable thing that never like the range of emotions and experiences we have. Hopefully I'm summing that up well, but I feel like that's kind of what it was about. It's been a while since I read that.
Yeah, I love that concept. And my old therapist also used to always say, like, you're not a robot. Why are you expecting yourself? And those two concepts, you're not a rock and you're not a robot, that kind of reminds me of this song because they're talking about, like, how we spend as humans, like, so much of our time trying not to be a human, trying to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like be above it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the word?
Yeah, it's like bypass it almost, like
Yeah, there's a word I'm looking for, but like that. But yeah. And expecting of yourself things that are
superhuman.
Inhuman. Yeah, superhuman. Mm-hmm. You think you can just rise above being a human, and we can't, unfortunately. So it turned into this like beautiful, beautiful song that's like kind of like dark, but then it like goes light in the end.
It's so
it's really
good.
cool.
Yeah, I love what you did on the outro. It's
Oh
so
my
pretty. It has like a
gosh.
very, which honestly, there's several songs that are like this, and I feel like this is kind of our career in general, but it's like life affirming.
Yeah.
Like it's very much like the fragility of being a human, but also like the beauty of it. I feel like that's what it ends with. It's like celebrating it.
Yeah,
love
because you
that.
get into like the darkness and you like go there with this and you like feel it, but then it takes you to a really good place in the end. It's just it's a really good song.
I love it.
Really happy
love
with
this
that
song.
one. Okay, the next one. This one is about like the last several years, I would say, kind of in
Yeah.
perspective since moving. It's about like moving here and then like a lot of stuff we've gone through here and then like grieving things, letting things go, how much like our families, our lives have changed in the last few years. And it's kind of like a Cimorelli in 2025 kind of song. Like this is where we're at now. This is what we've been going through.
Yeah, it's a
Thinking of lyrics. From
yeah,
the song.
it's about like looking back on your life and seeing all of the ways that things like have worked out and have not worked out and how it like led you to exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about like regrets,
Yeah.
loss, grieving, stuff like that in the
Oh,
song.
it's so good.
Really like reflective. and it is like where we're at now, reflecting on things and then moving forward. So it's pretty interesting. I really like that one. I feel like that one
makes me
just
cry.
gets me. Just makes you feel something. Just like, it just gets me.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Okay, this one is when Lauren started. She's like, let's listen to this, whatever. And I was like, Lauren. And then I took it and started working on it.
Good.
And it turned into this like really like big sounding song. In the end, we're like screaming. Elisa's like screaming. I wrote this like really high part for it's
So
crazy.
good.
I feel like it's about like betrayal.
This is about, which I don't think we've written about.
Yeah.
Have we?
Well, and it's interesting because we really wanted
Not
to write
really.
a song about resilience on this album.
And
we
this is about
didn't-
betrayal and resilience.
We didn't think it would take this shape, though.
Yeah, this is about betrayal and then picking yourself up off the cold, hard ground and then finding the strength within
to go.
continue, and then building your resilience and being able to move on with your life in a better way. But I don't, it kind of reminds me, okay, I keep saying it kind of reminds me, not the sound at all, it just kind of reminds me of Taylor Swift, like
yes, Reputation.
That
album
kind of reminds me of that.
Hey, I always said
She
talks about
Reputation is
revenge.
about
Yes.
revenge, basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is not revenge,
Yeah.
but it's betrayal.
It's akin kind of to praying in a way.
It's also, and I feel like at the heart of it is like being a victim of someone else, but not like you
Letting
really
it-
were victimized by this person, or
You're
the
not gonna stay
situation,
there.
but you're not staying there. You're like rising above it,
Yeah.
which is really, I think, what people need to hear.
Yeah. So that's a good one. I don't think we have anything like that.
No.
At all.
We've never written anything like that.
Next one is kind of like an
This one
interlude
is
kind of song?
amazing.
This
Lauren
is really
sent
cool.
It the other day, my jaw dropped. Tears. There's Catherine like speaking a poem in the background. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
Lauren
Got
got
all
this
the
really cool
harms.
like interlude. I think we've posted. Didn't we post?
We have actually, yeah.
We didn't say what it's called.
Forgive yourself one more time.
Yeah, we're like running into the sunset. We're like riding in the truck. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I think Lauren wrote it, and all it says is "forgive yourself one more time."
Those
and then
are
it's
like
just
the only lyrics.
really cool.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on,
interlude.
and I added a bunch of really
And you
cool.
are saying cool
I like
harms.
was listening to it one day on a nighttime drive, and I had this idea for like a spoken word poem, and I sent it to Lauren. I was like, "What if we put a little bit of this in the background?" And she kind of like chopped it up and put in like a couple of the phrases, and I was like, "Oh, that actually."
Wait, is it from a voice memo?
I literally,
You didn't re-record
literally,
it?
I
Oh,
no,
that's cool.
I literally recorded it on the fly in the moment as I was writing it. I like record when I'm driving because I can't type, and I just sent Lauren what I recorded.
I love
Yeah,
that.
And I was
it's
like, I
really
know this is
cool.
really bad, but
No, that's
It
great.
makes-
she ended up using it.
I don't know how it makes you feel like kind of like magical.
Yes.
Like if you go on a walk, you're outside, especially in like the fall weather.
Yeah.
You go outside and you listen to this song and you start to feel like this, I don't know, like perspective shift about life. It
Yeah.
makes you feel,
Well, I think
I
think because so many people get stuck in, I know myself, I know you guys probably do too, like these guilt and shame spirals where you're like guilting yourself for stuff that probably is not even like, you're being way too hard on yourself. And this song literally snaps you out of it, of forgive yourself one more time. It's like the words that everyone needs to hear when you're in that cycle. And it has this beautiful piano interlude that makes you think like, I know I'm just a human.
like
right?
the music matches
okay.
the words, it matches the feeling, it like takes you on a journey. I feel like it like opens your heart.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happens when you listen on a walk and your heart like opens.
And it's just like
so
Lauren commanding you to
good.
forgive yourself. You're like,
Yeah,
yes,
you're like,
you need
okay,
to
Lauren,
hear
I
that.
can do it.
It's really cool. Okay, the next one, we have posted that. Come
Yes,
Home.
we have.
Okay, Come Home is about...
It's about grief and loss.
It's like losing someone and you're like, but part of you is still
Like,
waiting for
you're
them
not
and
giving up hope.
expecting them to like
Yes.
walk through the door.
Yeah.
Even though every day they don't walk through the door, you're still like
But you're not going to
expecting
give up hope. You're not going to give up on them. And you're still
Yeah.
like holding on to it. And you're like,
it. Yeah.
you miss them. You really want them to come home. But
Yeah.
you know, you can't really expect it, but you're not going to give up.
It's
Yeah.
very also much about, it's about like regret too.
Yeah.
Like there's like a heaviness to it of like, which I think people will relate to this song, whether someone is like estranged from you or out of your life, or also if someone actually passed away.
Yeah.
Because like there's stuff that's like, I won't admit that you're gone, which I think almost everyone feels that way right when someone dies.
A little
They're
bit of
like,
denial,
no,
yeah.
this couldn't actually be reality, that I have to live this way forever. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's really hard
It's
to
really
accept.
sad.
It's Not Your Fault.
Oh, that might be one of the
The
most
heart-wrenching,
meaningful.
gut-wrenching.
heart-wrenching songs of our whole career, potentially.
Yeah, we posted some clips of this online.
It's so healing to listen to it and just like cry, because the message, it's not your fault. It's about like SA, as people say on the internet, but it's about how deeply that like cuts you. And
when you internalize it as
and
your
how
fault.
It's not your fault. And it's such a beautiful way to feel those feelings of how much it feels like it's your fault, and really get in touch with that deeply, like deep cutting wound, and a way to like
process
it's a really good flush it out
for process.
And know that it's not your fault. And like, if your heart can't trust that yet, like, you can trust us when you listen to us tell you it, because it's not.
It's actually crazy because the song's actually really good for processing any kind of trauma, not just SA related trauma. That's what I have found. Listening to it a lot last year was that last year or like early this year in therapy, and I was like, whoa, this is like really good for processing trauma. And we have a friend who's on her healing journey of her own SA experiences, and she listens to it all the time, and she was saying it's been like really great for her to listen to. So we have like the first-hand experience of her as well. It's interesting, but yeah, it's the most like intense, like dark, emotional song.
Very vulnerable. And I think specifically it speaks to childhood. Because it's like you're like very vulnerable and young and like literally a child. Like, you get that when you listen to it. It's so sad. I don't think any of us can listen to it without like...
No, it
cry gets your eyes.
I feel like I cry every time, no matter how many times I listen.
It really gets you. When I was recording the harmonies on the second verse, I'm like, I can't remember what it says. Like, you'd rather die. I'm like, I'm singing the harmony. I left it in because I felt it fit, but I'm like, you'd rather die. I'm like shaking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can barely sing this, but I felt like it fit. You can't even tell if you listen to the harmony, but I was like on the edge of crying, trying not to cry the whole time I was doing the harmonies. It was really hard. Next, The Way That I Am. We've put some of this out. A love song.
How did you write this?
No,
Lauren did.
I feel like it's almost like a wedding song.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's like,
totally
I'll say yes again.
Wait, Lauren wrote it before
she had a boyfriend.
Lauren wrote it
before she wrote about what she wanted, like visualizing.
And then she finished it when she got in a relationship with her. That was pretty interesting.
It's such a beautiful song.
It's really cute.
And Kat singing that chorus.
It's just about being like being loved in a way that you feel safe to be yourself, and like this person really sees you, which is just like the love that everyone wants.
Finding a real pure love.
Warm.
I love it.
And sparkly.
Yeah, it's
it literally is.
It's really good, and I love the sound of it too.
Lauren always texts me, and she's like, if I don't respond to the group right away, she's like, Kath, I need your input on the instrumental. So I always give Lauren my little notes and send her voice memos, and I was like, I don't know if she'll put this in, but I was like, I really am seeing like a twinkly chandelier type sound on the second pre-chorus. We'll see if she actually puts that in. But I was like, this is what I see, and when I hear this.
Good.
Okay, next one.
Ooh.
Okay.
We've posted this chorus.
We did? Okay, Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
The title track.
I'm excited
about this one. Lauren said this is one of her faves, if not her fave song, which I do find a little crazy.
Lisa commented that this was one of her favorite ones.
Oh my gosh.
It's definitely mine.
I saw a comment on Instagram.
So this is before I started my OCD journey. I was literally Googling. I Googled something so dumb. I can't remember what it was. I searched it on TikTok, and I found this there, but I searched the dumbest thing. I can't remember what it was. It was something like, why do we need feelings? I don't know, something really dumb like that. I was like, tell me the answer, whatever. And I found this therapist, and I started watching all his videos, and then he was talking about how the thing that if this like one thing clicks, it's like the difference between like people who are like truly happy in life, people who are not. And he was saying it is when you can accept that life is like two things can coexist, like so much joy and pain at the same time, and that's what life is, and that life is always going to be that, which is a hard pill to swallow. It's something that you hopefully don't have to like realize as a kid, or like maybe can't even realize as a kid, and then as you become an adult and everything, you start to fight with or like accept that fact. Some people just never accept that, and I don't blame them. So when I saw him talking about that, I was like, oh my gosh, if we were able to like put that into a song, I feel like that would be really powerful and would like help shift people's perspectives on life, and maybe that'd be like a really helpful thing. And then I wanted like this feeling of being out in this like huge grassy area in my neighborhood when it's like sunset. I wanted like that feeling in a song. It's like kind of a magical, but also like, I mean, it's like a bittersweet feeling. You're like this magical thing, but also like it makes you like think about things and not just the good things, basically.
Yeah, and it's the way you did that piano part.
Oh my gosh.
And the
Trying to
way
make
you
it
made
sound like that.
the instrumental is just so perfect. It's so instantly calming. We need to release just the instrumental like on a loop.
Should.
Like the verse on a loop or something. Like we fully should, because it's so calming and it like centers. Oh, it's so good.
It puts you into this different place where you start to think about life in a different way, and it like gives you perspective.
It fully
But
does.
I guess, that's what it's about. It's about how life is bittersweet. Unfortunately, I mean, we wish it was just sweet,
There's
right?
no getting past it.
We really wish it was just sweet. And like, I kept thinking that before, like, I'll get through these bitter parts, then it'll be just the sweet parts. And then at some point you realize like, that's literally not what it is. It is bittersweet. You will never give up the hard parts, the pain, the suffering, the grieving, whatever it is. It will never be like fully eradicated from your life. That will never happen. But if you can accept it along with like the good, it really does change things.
It really does.
So that is what the song is about.
It's so good.
Okay, next, seasonal depression.
Oh, I love this one.
This is the easiest one to explain.
It
As we
is.
realize, the easiest thing to explain.
Yeah.
It's about, do you miss the guy,
Or is it just the winter?
is it just your seasonal depression
Is it
acting
just
up?
your seasonal
This is a phenomenon that happens
It is.
when the weather changes.
Because you want to be like cozy and warm and cute and all the like Christmas things, all the Hallmark, everyone's in love and blah blah blah. And then if you went through a breakup or you're going through a breakup, your mind like reverts to like the last person you dated, and you're like, oh, I wish that I like liked them, but you're like,
And it may be fake.
it's really because it's dark at 4 p.m. now.
You may
It's
have not.
really because it's dark.
You may have not felt that in summer.
Yeah.
And this song is out
On
Friday. If you're
Friday.
watching
10-10.
Gotta
when
get
this
down
came
on
out.
Friday.
Yeah, I guess that's all for seasonal depression. It's really straightforward.
Guys, I wrote it from like I wrote a lot of the lyrics that like mine that got in there are from a very specific breakup. So I listened to it and I'm like, ha! Especially the cracks in the windshield, I can still see them. I really can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had a cracked windshield, and I could see. I
Interesting.
felt it.
I'm so blue.
I feel like that one's kind of self-explanatory as well.
It's a love song, but what? But what?
I think it's just a love song.
Yeah.
Where it's like you feel like, oh,
It's a love
maybe
song.
you're like, yeah, there's someone that just gets you and your intensity and your darkness and your deepness, and it's like they love you
That's
for who you are,
Yeah.
even though you're blue.
Oh yeah, the last three are like these are all songs came out. Okay, Never Too Late to Begin.
Oh my gosh, it's about how it's never too late to begin.
Yeah, this one is like a hopeful
It's the
song.
magical possibilities of life. This one
Yeah, it
and
makes you
Forgive
feel
Yourself One More Time make you feel like these really
Possibilities
magical
and
feelings.
hope. I love that. Myself Again.
Oh.
One of my all-time favorite songs.
I mean, we've done a whole podcast episode.
I mean, you
on
can
this
just say
song.
what it's about if you want,
But yeah,
real
kinda
quick.
give us a-
Pique
Yeah,
their
it's
interest,
just.
if they
I
don't
think
know.
it was like inspired by a mixture of things. Like I know for my lyrics, it was like postpartum and like feeling like you've lost yourself, and then
And Lauren was inspired by
knows
that,
from
which is
that.
funny.
Lauren was inspired by hearing us talk about postpartum, but she was saying from her experience, she's never been postpartum, but she's like, I relate in terms of coming out of like a
Depression.
depressive episode, basically, or like feeling really depressed. Yeah. And feeling like you're starting to feel like yourself again. It's
That
just
is
a
the best
beautiful
feeling in the
song.
world.
If you're like going through a dark time, even if you just want to feel like yourself again, it's like the best song to listen to.
I there was a time where I listened to that song back to back with another song, and it really helped in like weird grief, sad times. You're like, that song really helps even when you're really sad,
Yeah.
Boom.
even when you have.
Last one. If You Knew Me Then.
I love this song
So good.
so much.
Simple. It's about if you knew us as children, a lot of things.
It's about our hometown, about our mom's hometown where our grandma lived that we'd always go and visit. Lodi, California.
Yeah, Lodi.
I mean, this is the truth for everyone. If you could go and like see their childhood, things would
exactly why
things would all make sense.
Yeah, this song. Oh my gosh, this is also like the first full song we wrote for the album, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
it's the first.
Maybe
this is the first one where we felt like we really found like a new.
The first single we did.
The tone for this album, I feel like. Was this one. Because,
I mean, I always wish this about my husband. I'm like, man, if I could just go back to his childhood and take a look-see, that would really help me out right now.
True.
Unfortunately,
you were in the same area. You didn't even.
I know. We were like 20 minutes
apart
away, and we crossed paths multiple times.
That's so wild. Yeah, I feel like crazy. Summing up, if you knew me then, it's like the first lyric was from a poem that I wrote, but it was like, back when driving to grandma's house. That's what the poem was. But then we changed it to back when driving down White Rock Road, which was the big road that was kind of in between our house in El Dorado Hills and our grandma's house in Lodi.
I'm going to start tearing because this album is so good.
It's so
just talking about all the different songs and all the different meanings. Like, this is an incredible piece of art, if I do say so myself. Like, I feel like I had even though, like, obviously I participated and, like, I wrote stuff and blah, blah, but, like, I objectively feel like, I didn't, like, I'm such a fan of it. Like, I feel like I didn't have anything to do with it. I'm like, this is so good. I could not be more excited for you guys to hear it. You're going to flip out. It's so good. It is so good. I don't know.
It's going to give you all the feels.
Yes. It's
full range of emotions.
Deep, and it's so personal, and it has... I feel like the entire full spectrum of the human experience on one album.
It does go to a lot of different places.
Yeah, we're so excited about it. We put so much into this. Oh my gosh.
And we pushed
really
and
exciting.
We pushed and we pulled and we pushed and we cried for these harmonies.
All right, let's get into our 5 POVs.
Our 5 POVs.
So, this week.
What do we have?
The question is from Wes on Patreon. What is one moment in your life you wish you could experience again for the first time? There's so many. There's so many.
Man. My first thought is like my wedding day. But then my next thought is like any of those really cool shows we had. The Coca-Cola Music Festival.
Yeah, we had some really
cool. That was really cool.
Career moments I'd like to experience for the first time. Yeah. But I was immediately thinking wedding is what I immediately thought of. That'd be nice because I could not be as stressed. It would be nice.
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe like one of our shows would be cool. Yeah. Or there are certain really TV shows or movies where I'm like, I wish I could watch that again. I wish I could.
LOL.
And I do. I watched them again.
Okay, let's see what Lauren said.
Not the hypothetical questions again. I don't know, guys. I can't go back in time, so I don't know. Let me think. What's a moment that I wish I could do for the first time? I don't know, like meeting my boyfriend or like falling in love.
Wow.
That would be cool to like relive.
Yeah.
Or the other thing I think of is like when we went to Yellowstone, but I feel like I would be just as amazed going there again. So I don't know, guys. You know, I like to live in the present, live in the now.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
we need to go to Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, Lisa.
Oh, hello. Oh, I happened to yawn right as I opened this. A moment I wish I could. Okay. Well, the very best moment of my entire life was after my C-section when I like came to. I think it was like 4 hours after, but it felt like 45 minutes. You know, got up to the recovery room with Lily and Chad, and I finally was like, all the craziness was over, and I said, okay, hand me the baby. And then I held her all night, even though I was already awake for 30 hours. I spent like 6 more hours overnight just holding her. And again, why did it feel like it was 45 minutes? Even though when I decided I need some sleep, it was like 6 a.m. And he gave me the baby at like 11 p.m. So 7 hours, I don't know.
So
but
crazy.
Just holding her, like, technically not for the first time because they put her on my chest right after surgery, but I was so out of it. But holding her for the first time when I like was alert and aware was literally the best moment of my entire life, and I wish I could relive that again for the first time. That would be magical.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, nothing really compares to that, so that's my answer.
That's too real. Love that. I didn't actually, my experience of that was not the greatest moment, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't say I would relive that, because I was traumatized.
I wouldn't relive either of my births. No, thank you. Even though I love my children and I loved meeting them.
Yeah.
But it sounds like she had a magical moment.
There's a reason you don't have to relive them.
Yes.
Yeah, we had some good
Grateful
magical
that's
moments.
in the
Your kids are here and they're here.
Yes, love it.
That's
The moment of Barrett like drawing his first person,
Oh.
TBH, was a little more magical to me because I wasn't traumatized. I was like, oh my gosh, you're drawing a person. I was like
I
more
would take,
emotional
like-
and present in that moment.
Like a family dinner when we're all like just vibing, or like us sitting upstairs like reading books together with their PJs all snuggled up. Like
These are like the magical
I would take that
moments.
over the birth.
Hopefully one
But
time.
I'm glad that she had such a
feel
good
like it's
experience.
like-
Maybe in the future maybe with this baby I'll have one of those more magical moments.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
I say that to myself. Maybe in the
We'll see.
future.
Because
But I don't know if I'm
with
gonna
Tristan,
go
it's
for
like
it.
I was flashing back to the trauma of the last one.
Right. Literally. It's like it just takes. Yeah.
But, it got way better after that.
Yeah.
I love that Lisa had that moment. We love
Maybe
that
it's
magical
like
moment.
running a marathon or an Ironman where you're like, after you did it, you're like, wow, but I don't want to relive it.
I don't need to relive
Yeah.
that.
That was
moment.
honestly me after the triathlon. I was like, wow, I can't believe I did that. I'm so proud of myself. And I don't really know that I want to do that again.
All right. And lastly, we're on to our second to last of all time. Sister Spotlight. All right. Sister Spotlight. We have Get Real with Christina, Sappier, Sassy with the Kath, Lisa's Corner, Amy's Rants and Raves, and Lauren's Take. And this week the sister is ding.
Oh, dang.
Okay. hello.
Wait, sappy or sassy or
Sappy Thoughts with Kath.
All right, boom.
Slay, girl.
All right. I'm going to share with you guys today one of my classic body image poems.
Classic.
I love
What do you
it.
Well,
mean?
I'm saying I feel like I've shared several of these.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I really want to post some of these like on Substack is my goal.
Cat, yes.
But
Post.
yeah, I just need to do it. Okay. This
Amy
one is written in my
volunteered
phone.
to be
I
your
did
poster.
volunteer.
I know.
Post
I
for you.
appreciate that.
Send her them.
I have transcribed this from handwritten to my phone, so it has taken that leap. Okay. This just came to me, I don't know, a couple days ago.
I could never handwrite a poem because I would not know what the heck I wrote.
Okay.
For real.
Just no explanation really needed. You'll get it. Okay. Imagine you brushed your right hand along the curve of your left arm, and in an instant, you dismissed the sacredness of your body with a single statement, too big. Or you circled your left hand along the wreath of your belly, fingers dragging over flesh like birds grazing feathered branches, and you proclaimed it, too soft. Words discarded. You didn't realize you were wearing the weight of worldly vision, draped over your shoulders, a judicial robe, eyes narrowed like slits on a snake. Now imagine you look down at the same body. This body that existed only once in the entirety of time and space. And you beheld it with wonder. Under your chest, a heart beating its own cadence. A heart that has ached with grief, leapt with joy, slowed and relaxed in the presence of loved ones. A belly that has felt both hunger and fullness, butterflies when falling in love, a pit when something wasn't quite right, a gut that said, this is someone you can trust. Now imagine you take the right hand, tracing it over the sloping curve between neck and arm. You feel strong muscles curving into ropes, shoulders that have carried groceries and books and a birthday gift for your friend, shoulders that have shrugged when inside you were reeling, shoulders that at times carried the weight of the world, something you were never meant to carry. Imagine you looked at this body and beheld it with the eyes of a friend or a lover. Imagine who you'd be. Imagine who you'd see.
Seems like we should make a song. I keep saying we need to have like a body image kind of song. That seems like a good
Type
like
of vibe.
framework foundation for it.
Cat,
Inspo.
I need you to sit in a dark room with the light on you close to the camera and read it out loud. Like,
oh my gosh.
Well, this is like
people do that.
when Kath printed out her poem Alive, and then she like put it on my bed for no reason. And then I was like, oh, she's giving me lyrics to write a song, but she wasn't. And I'm like, perfect, I'll turn this into a song.
I thought that was the friendship one.
What
Wasn't that brand new?
Oh, maybe it was that one. Yeah.
Maybe it happened with.
Wait,
both,
I think it happened with.
Did it happen
I was like,
with
oh,
a lot?
these are lyrics. She's like, no,
Probably
I just
did.
printed them out and just put them there.
Well, that's
I was
because
putting them
we
somewhere
used to
else.
share a room and our beds were right across from each other, and
They were
sometimes
right next to each other.
I had so much stuff around my bed. Sometimes I would put it on her bed temporarily to like move it out of the way with the intention of putting it back.
And then I just took it. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me go make this.
Yeah.
Of course.
You thought I was like, let me just leave.
And you're
this
like,
here.
that was not
God,
lyrics.
let me
But
help.
this is a good song.
Let me. I got it. I need you to read.
Boom. Well,
So good.
Thank you, Kathy Rin, for sharing.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Guys, we'll see you in our last episode, which will be available for everyone.
Yes.
It won't be Patreon only, actually, since our last episode. We'll see you in our last episode back with Lauren next week. Ta-ta.
You've been listening to the Cimorelli podcast. Follow Cimorelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimorelli on Facebook and Instagram.